Monday night, the Antigo School Board held a meeting that drew a lot of angry students, parents, and teachers. The night was filled with comments about the high number of recent teachers retiring and resigning.
Are you aware that since July of 2023, over 175 employees of the Unified School District of Antigo have left? I'll say that again, over 175 people in 2 years.
Antigo parents, teachers, and students expressed concerns about the direction of the Antigo School District. Chelsea graduated from high school in May. A highlight of her 4 years was CTE classes, or Career and Technical Education. But she says changes for the worse are coming.
There's a growing concern in our community, one I share, about the lack of transparency in what's happening with our CTE classes. As someone who benefited directly from those programs, I would like to know what changes are being made, why, and who's being included in these decisions. We've already seen proposed cuts to not only metals and machining, but also engineering, electronics, and media production.
Chelsea's mother, Nicole, also spoke at the meeting. She says her phone calls and questions have gone unanswered by the board. And she says so many teachers are leaving because they're being poorly treated.
I was embarrassed, disgusted, and heartbroken by the fact that the people who are here to teach our children and help mold them into being strong and productive members of our community are being bullied, disregarded, and belittled.
Darcy had been a special education teacher for 18 years, but last year made her hard decision to resign because she felt she could no longer do her job ethically.
Because this is not just about teachers leaving, it's about a system that is failing. When 2 special ed teachers resigned earlier in the year, the remaining staff were assured that our only additional responsibility would be the special ed paperwork. But on the very first day, there were no substitutes in the team-taught geometry or biology classes. There was no adult at all in the geometry resource class, leaving those students completely unattended.
The unattended classrooms continued for another 2 days. After a couple days, one autistic student reached out to administration for help.
He reached out to Mrs. Borneman emailing for help. Here is a section of that email as it was written. I was wondering when you will get someone in my math to help me. I feel very hopeless in succeeding in my education, and I have no one now to get extra help. And today I got a worksheet today. I didn't know what to do. I keep on looking at my paper, and my brain felt like it was going to explode from being very overwhelmed. Mrs. Borneman never responded to that student.
Darcy felt guilty leaving students, but didn't want to support a school that she said didn't support its teachers and students.
Now here's the most sobering part. 2 years ago, our high school had 9 special ed teachers. Next year, they're down to 2. If that isn't a wake-up call, I don't know what is.
Near the end of the meeting, many board members expressed concerns that the board members are unhappy and want the school admin to better support its teachers. Reporting in Antigo, Christopher Bouchon, Newswatch 12.